Hello my lovely students, hope all of you are in good condition. I am Ma'am Dewey will teach you English, our topic about recount text about a mysterious place in the world. Before we start, I want to ask you something. Do you have your personal experiences, such as vacations or other interesting events? Example like visiting a mysterious place in your town. Okay, today we will discuss recount texts about mysterious places in the world. Let's start with 3 focus questions. 1. What is a recount text? 2. What is the purpose of a recount text? 3. What are the benefits of understanding recount texts in English? Well, let's discuss question number 1. What is recount text? A recount text is a type of written or spoken text that describes past events, experiences, or activities in chronological order. Its primary purpose is to inform or entertain readers or listeners by retelling a series of events that have occurred. Recount texts often use past tense verbs and chronological connectors like first, then, next, and finally to present events in a clear and organized manner. And the second question, what is the purpose of a recount text? There are 2 purposes. 1. To inform. Recount texts are often used to convey information about specific events, experiences, or historical occurrences. They aim to provide readers or listeners with a clear and accurate understanding of what happened. 2. To document. They serve as a form of documentation, preserving information about past events for historical, educational, or reference purposes. This can include personal experiences, historical events, or scientific observations. And the last, what are the benefits of understanding recount texts in English? There are 2 key advantages. 1. Improved language proficiency. Recount texts help language learners enhance their English language skills, including vocabulary, grammar, and syntax. They expose learners to real-life language use and different writing styles. 2. Effective communication. A strong grasp of recount text enables individuals to communicate more effectively in English, especially when describing past experiences or events. The generic structure of a recount text typically consists of 3 main parts. Orientation. This is the opening section of the recount text, where the writer provides some introductory information about the event, experience, or situation being recounted. In the orientation, you can expect to find details such as the time and place where the event occurred and perhaps some background information. This section sets the stage for the reader and gives them context for what is to follow. Sequence of events. This is the central part of the recount text where the writer presents the events or experiences in chronological order. Each event is usually described in a separate paragraph. Writers use past tense verbs to describe what happened. It's common to use time-order words like first, next, then, after that, and finally to indicate the sequence of events. This section provides a detailed account of the main events, actions, or observations. Reorientation. Optional. In some recount texts, especially shorter ones, there may be a reorientation section at the end. This part briefly summarizes or concludes the events described. It may also include the writer's reflections or thoughts on the experience. The reorientation helps to wrap up the recount and leave the reader with a sense of closure or insight. Okay, that's all the first information that all of you should know about recount text. Now let's continue your learning by clicking the information button on the Google site. See you in the next subject. Go bye everyone.